Get your ass up there. Chill out. What the hell is your problem? Jealousy?
Not much more to go now. Target's nearly in sight. Okay, this will help.
Nichts.
Can hear
Sie
voices
haben
through those
bestimmt
walls.
irgendwo was
Should
versteckt.
focus.
Wir haben uns ja nicht mit
Get an idea of their
Mistgabeln
position.
Verdammte Partisanen. Gebt auf. Ihr habt den Krieg doch schon verloren.
This would be a good place to check my weapons before hitting the field. Stock up on supplies as well. Nothing else to find. Can retool my gear at any other workbenches I find. Should keep an eye out. Keep my loadout on point for the job.
Motherfucking iron sights better than the fucking other shit.
Rocky Road and all the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This Italian TikToker, he goes by the name Inquisitor. He's a cosplay guy. He loves that stuff. And one day, this girl, AJ, she offers to edit some of his videos. Apparently, AJ did a really good job on some of these edits, because Inquisitor would respond by saying things like, I love you so much, I'm gonna marry you, and at one point, he calls her honey. Now, I don't know if he's being friendly here, I don't know if he's being flirty, but he said those things. Here,
Don't forget to start with.
So it's a lot of fun. Let's get started. Our first caress.
Bruce, come on. Do you ever wonder why he wanted to collaborate?
What would happen if you were raised by Yujiro Hanma? Day 1. You wake up in a destroyed training gym. Standing in front of you is the strongest creature alive, Yujiro Hanma. He looks at you for a moment and decides you're worth training. Day 7. Your mornings start with 10-mile runs. Your afternoons are brutal sparring sessions. Your evenings are even worse.
I'll bust you over the motherfucking head with this bullshit.
I'm looking at the words right now.
To make the name of...
You want me to pick you up? The amount of people on the internet that want me to pick them up, have uppies, give them a hug. Because of my size, they think that they...
Move that!
Remember that tunnel the government sealed off, supposedly to protect people from whatever might be on the other side? Well, they decided to open it again, and what they saw inside is absolutely terrifying. This place is known as the Inunaki Tunnel, one of the creepiest and most mysterious locations in all of Japan. Even we are looking for people.
The interviewer tried to bait to the soldier picked up a brick.
Man, we back on.
I need your input on. You're not being a good puppy. I don't know if you guys watch the Super Bowl commercials. They always are interesting. The Ritz commercial talks about an island. The Nerds commercial shows a guy who looks like Jeffrey Epstein. The Pringles commercial, you see them eating a Pringles human.
Ads were really weird. The Ritz Cracker ad was about a party on an island, and these two dudes were salty that they weren't invited until Scarlett Johansson invited them. They weren't mad and joined the party. It seems like they're saying that we're just salty we weren't invited to the parties too. In the Nerds commercial, they got a dude who looked just like Jeffrey Epstein eating candy with children running around in his background. In the Pringles commercial,
Is it 23?
Did you know we're hooked?
Which one of you pussies gave me a $300 fucking parking ticket? I'm ready. Officer down! Officer down! Okay, we're gonna leave right now. Which one?
देख लो भाई, ये है डोगेस भाई.
someone told me to watch this clip.
You don't want to get me wrong.
Never harm a child or anyone. It's not in my heart. It's not who I am. It's not what I'm into. I'm not even interested in it. Because there wasn't one piece of information that says I did that. And anyway, they turned my room upside down, went through all my books, all my videotapes, all my privacies, and they found nothing that can say Michael Jackson did this. Nothing.
Alhamdulillah, we've got him.
This is TV, right?
Right.
The internet. This man.
Did you know that Syndrome is... NASCAR banned this move after a driver did the impossible with a GameCube trick. Ross Chastain was a watermelon farmer turned race car driver. 2022, in the elimination race of the Martinsville Championship, he was in 10th place, one lap down. His title dreams were over, or so everyone thought. Ross had an idea that no one saw coming. In 2005, he played NASCAR on the GameCube. There was this weird physics glitch where you could use the wall as a speed boost and grind on the barrier in the turns. It was just a video game trick until Ross made it real. Last lap, he drove straight into the wall and started grinding on the barrier. The car accelerated impossibly fast. On the wall, turns 3 and 4, he passed 5 cars in seconds. He crossed the finish line in 5th place, making it into the championship. The commentators were speechless. The NASCAR officials were furious. They immediately wrote new rules. Wall riding was banned forever. Next story.
A few words to pick with you, man. Okay. Why are you only 4 pounds?
I'm just saying though, cuz you might got an issue that's bigger than the Muffins in the box, cuz.
Yeah. I'm just, is somebody there cool? You need to stop, drop, roll, or something. I hope you got like a little pistol or something up under your little under your sink or something, cause it's about over with for your head, cool. Huh? A few words to take with you, man. Hey everyone. My name is John Marston. Scientists just found. I am done begging people to come to work. I was kidding. Okay, bet. Rate my school lunch. This is how the people that tell me that I shouldn't wizard time and drive would drive if they wizard timed and drive. Are you ready? You ready? Is the light green, man? Should I too?
People, imagine standing in front of an angel made from 100,000 real knives. This is the Knife Angel, a 27-foot sculpture in the United Kingdom. Weighing 3.5 tons, it was built entirely from weapons either confiscated by the police or turned in during amnesty programs. The weapons used in the statue were collected from all 43 police forces across the UK. Each one had to be disinfected and blunted before being welded onto the structure. When many arrived from police evidence rooms, they were still sealed in the evidence tubes. A number of them still had traces of blood or bodily fluid that had to be... It took me years. I don't believe.
Certainly one of the things that draws a lot of attention is navigating a vessel like this, totally transparent in acrylic and glass.
Can you actually change the past in GTA 5?
Some Orthodox Jews, they won't. The Life and Glories of St. Joseph is My Catholic Library's book selection for March. In the month of we honor Jesus.
Achtung! Alle Geschütze auf Zielraster H9! Reichweite 380!
That's because since the late 90s, Japan started using GTRs as patrol vehicles to keep up with the Midnight Club. Not only that, but the factory cars in Japan are limited to 110 miles per hour, while the GTR cop car can go up to 200 miles per hour. It's almost impossible to...
There's the radar. Looks like the air raid didn't take it out. I'll have to do this the old-fashioned way. go somewhere else. Rifle. Missing a scope. Still useful.
Can I have my gun back? Oh.
Nothing else.
Was?
Action for a while. Guess I grabbed everything useful. explosives on the radar's pillars. I should be able to bring it down. The trenches should keep me out of sight. Get me closer to the radar. Close quarters, though. Better stay alert.
Damn, man.
What's he got there? Better move it.
Somebody.
Ein Scharfschütze macht mir keine Angst.
What the fuck, dude? This shit is fucking crazy.
I could use this sniper rifle.
Make it look nothing anymore. Yes? What's up, brother?
What are you doing?
Playing Assassin? We're playing what? The Sniper Elite game?
Hell yeah, bro. We can play Rocket League too. Cause I got it downloaded now. Oh, is Chris up?
Me and him got pissed off at Rocket League.
Oh, damn. Yeah, that shit's hard, bro. You gotta be good at that shit. Well, shit, bro. If you're down to play some game later, I'll be on.
Stranger. Did you know in the United States a skinwalker disguised as a cop pulled over the wrong person? In 2018, Mark Torres was driving through the Navajo Reservation in Arizona. At 2 a.m., red and blue lights flashed behind him, so he pulled over on the empty desert highway. A tall figure in a police uniform approached his window, but something felt wrong. The officer had pale gray skin and eyes that reflected light like an animal's. When it spoke, its voice sounded like multiple people talking at once. "Step out of the vehicle," it said, but its mouth didn't move properly. Mark noticed the patrol car had no license plate.
Taylor Swift. Who saved Taylor Swift? Who saved Taylor Swift? Oh, you're Kanye.
Thank you so much for giving me a chance to win a VMA award.
Taylor, I'm really happy for you. I'll let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
Taylor Swift wasn't going to mention Beyonce at all. Instead of everyone pointing out Kanye as the bad guy, he actually saved Taylor Swift. Kanye was saved. Let me interrupt you.
Before continuing, I wanted to warn you guys. Their phones were being spied on. Click on this icon, then on more. What would you rate this guy on a scale of 1 through 10?
When it comes to side hustles, this dude is operating on expert mode. Can you imagine getting cut off? Can you catch a whiff of pepperoni from the pizza cycle? Fast and the Furious? My guy, it's the fast and the flavorless. Sir, you were taking Meals on Wheels to a whole nother level.
Have you ever wondered why SpongeBob window company?
She literally married a 300-year-old dead pirate and then divorced him because he wouldn't stop haunting her sex life. This little gem comes to us from Ireland, where a woman named Amanda Teague decided the dating pool was so bad she might as well dip her little toe into the spirit world. Amanda was a Jack Sparrow impersonator, which already tells you a lot, but in 2014 she claimed she was spiritually contacted by the ghost of a Haitian pirate named Jack. Not Sparrow, just Jack. But I guess he'd been dead for a...
So this guy, even to a new. Did you know you can actually steal the driller from the big score?
Bro, what the fuck, dude? What?
letting it grow?
No.
Hey, wait.
Get away from me.
Don't you want to venture
No.
into the unknown?
I do not.
Wait, I want to see icicle.
Bro, what the fuck, dude?
If you like free alcohol, then stop scrolling. Welcome to Fucked Up Friday, the series I do on this channel where I give away free bottles every Friday until I reach 1 million followers. All you have to shoot for.
These are following me
To make the name of Jesus.
Oral fraud is a crime, and this prehistoric people committed it. Let me tell y'all a story. Fun fact, America used to have tortoises all over the place, but that changed the moment folks found out how good turtle meat tastes. Pause. You know how bad it was? They didn't get a scientific name for hundreds of years, literally because the sailors traveling with them kept eating them before they made it back to London. So the giant tortoise population in Hispaniola Island was down ghastly. We're talking 12 females and 2 males away from getting discontinued permanently. That wasn't until they found a third male, Diego. Oral fraud is a crime, and it's
The car needs your input on something. I have.
when you install a cracked, all eyes are on a ring.
The all-in-one toolkit for firearms.
Okay, I want to see if we balance each other out. If you're shy and quiet, and I'm loud and obnoxious, then please let me know below. I want to just...
And burgers were famous until people learned what was really in them. For 3 years, Billy Bull Henderson ran the busiest diner off Interstate 80. His signature dish, the Barnyard Special, cost $49.99 for a single burger. But people swore it had a weird, addictive taste no one could describe. Truckers loved it. Tourists loved it. Cars lined the highway shoulder every weekend. Locals brought visiting relatives just to say, this is a real American meal. Eventually, rumors reached the county health department. Not of food poisoning, something stranger. Anonymous notes that simply said, look closer at the meat. The diner always passed inspections with perfect scores, but a new inspector, Karen Miles, wasn't convinced. Her surprise visit looked normal. The kitchen gleamed. The staff was polite. The smell of onions filled the air, but a faint, musky odor drifting from a floor grate made her pause. It didn't smell like beef. That night, she returned. Through a back window, she saw Billy lifting a hidden trapdoor beneath neatly folded aprons and climbing into a basement no blueprint ever mentioned. Karen called the police. When officers opened the trapdoor, the stench hit them instantly. The basement was a nightmare of filthy pens packed with rats and possums, all writhing in the dark. And in the center, a giant, blood-caked industrial grinder. As Billy was led outside in cuffs, regular customers gathered, horrified. One man, mid-bite into a burger from the drive-thru, stared at his food and gagged. The diner shut down that night, and the...
A mimic and a doppelganger are the exact same thing. They are a type of evil spirit that mimic people, animals, objects in attempts to take.
What they did? I went to sleep early.
People always ask us, why did you?
Alright, babe, I'm going out. Cool. Me and the girls. Got it. We probably getting fucked up tonight. Do you? I don't know what time we coming back. I'll be asleep either way. It's fine. Babe, I'm going out. Where you going? I don't even know yet. Who going with you? Whoever come, I guess. I don't know.
Life behind bars, and decided to hatch an escape plan that seemed like something out of a Hollywood movie. His plan: dress up as his daughter and simply walk out of the prison gates. To do this, he enlisted the help of his daughter, who visited him in prison. While this may sound right from a comedy sketch, the attempt was quite serious. Life behind bars.
Florida man claims to...
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, hell no, bud. What the fuck you think they is? I'm fucking throwing it in the heart, bro.
The fuck?
What in baby you?
In my day, we were trying to get away from the cops, not attract them to us. We weren't trying to say, oh, look at me, I'm an idiot. Come get me and take it.
You know, most guys, did you know we're...
Oh, you distinctly remember seeing fireflies everywhere by the thousands when you were younger. Now that you're older, you ain't seen a firefly at all in like the last probably 20-some plus years. And you also remember being able to smell when it was going to rain. It smelled like a wall of humidity hit your nose at one time. And then, well, about an hour later, because it was just sunny, it just started drizzling rain. Pizza parties in the early 2000s, especially when you were like kindergarten or the first grade, used to hit different. If pizza get had in the class, your whole day went smoothly. Now you can't.
This is why you should never dress up as Jimmy from 28 years later. Everyone is dressing up as Sir Jimmy Crystal, but his gang's look was intentionally inspired by an evil predator from the UK. He's abused hundreds of people over 50 years. The Met stated that the total number of alleged victims was 589. Most of
Lucy was able to fight the ghoul even after he injected her because of the Addictol she took earlier. Addictol is a powerful detox drug that treats chemical addiction like Buff Out or Psycho, but in the game it takes hours to fully kick in, which likely helped Lucy stay conscious and keep moving. Lucy was able to fight... I don't believe you.
We are looking for people to.
Alright, today's the day. We're boiling water on the PlayStation and we'll do a time lapse since nobody seems to believe that that this thing will boil water or even get hot enough to cook. Alright, here's the time lapse. Well, I wasn't too hungry earlier, so I just boiled the water, show y'all it can be done, and I'm about to make some potatoes now. Alright, today.
Finally, we get a first trailer for Malcolm in the Middle.
Come on, Dewey, you've seen this like 1,000 times. Undergrowth.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah,
That's beautiful.
I look different. But hey, everything about me is different. I have a girlfriend.
He doesn't look
Everything
that
in the
different.
whole world, my daughter Leah. My life is fantastic.
He doesn't look that different, Jack.
I stay completely away from my family. We just found out that Malcolm has been intentionally hiding himself from this family for years.
This isn't going to be so freaking epic.
I knew Malcolm would eventually betray us. By comparison, Reese looks pretty good. This family's non-stop antisocial behavior and mindless myopic priorities are toxic to me. At least give you a hug. Not physically.
You have to make peace with your family.
It's not just mom and dad, it's so...
Y'all remember Steve-O from Jackass? Because, bro,
This is not Photoshop. You're looking at the world's first and only albino gorilla. As if
this steak will give you hallucination. Yes. And it's because of...
Michael Jackson and Joe Pesci's beef was so crazy that PlayStation is lying to you and stealing your money without you even realizing because...
Wait. Have I been able to pay you for games?
Actually, yes. And you need to make sure you're not buying any games right now if you have a PlayStation.
Why though?
Because PlayStation is testing a new pricing system that will change the price depending on who's buying the game.
Well, surely that's illegal.
Well, here's the thing. Every person's account will have a different price for the same game based on their behavior.
Well, that's got to be a lawsuit.
We'll get to that because dynamic pricing is already happening right now, and this guy found out how bad it really is because he wanted to buy Red Dead Redemption 2 and his account was showing an 80% discount. But when he checked his wife's account, who doesn't play a lot of games by the way, it was 85% off.
So unless you spend higher the discount?
Yes, but here's why that makes no sense. Because this means Sony is punishing their players for spending more on their platform and rewarding others for not giving them their money.
So what can I do about it?
Well, according to EU law, if a discount...
There's no way you got water in my controller. You washed my controller. No, you're not. It's electronic.
No, they said it's waterproof though.
Oh my god. Here's my controller. Give my controller.
Look, I put water in there and it's all clean. There's like stuff in there like salt.
That was such a sweet thing for her to do for you. I think you should return the favor.
You should do this with her eyeshadow palettes and all of her makeup. Just give it a good washing with some soap. Make sure you really get in there and wash inside the makeup palettes as well. And wash, the brushes for her mascara. Make sure to open them really good. Put some water in there and wash it real good. And don't forget the inside of her skincare bottles. Like, you can just dump it out. It'll refill itself. Like, just scrub really good in there. And she will be super excited that you did something for her and
The Pine Barrens Russian was supposed to die on screen. The crew couldn't find him in the snow. Literally. He wandered off during filming, and they lost the actor.
Asshole. So you don't better than to wear pajamas in the middle of winter?
How did he get out of there? He collapsed, and he was found by some Boy Scouts. They got in touch with somehow he was carrying a piece of ID that led them back to his boss. He was put in a hospital and massive brain trauma.
Right.
And he was sent back to Russia.
Fuck you doing? You think we're digging a hole? That's right, shithead. Get to work.
Did you know that over 1,000 people a year disappear from Yellowstone National Park? And most of them are never found. Now, this story comes out of Yellowstone. There was this man named Jeff. Jeff said every year him and his father would go camping at Yellowstone National Park. And this one particular summer, they decided to go for the weekend. Now, they had found a new spot that was pretty remote, and this was their first time camping in this area. So they set up their campsite, they get a good fire going, and they started to tell scary stories. After a while, Jeff started getting tired, and he tells Dad, like, I'm going to go in the tent and lay down. So he goes into the tent, and he falls asleep.
Alhamdulillah, we've got envelopes.
Bro, this guy sent this controller in with the Cronus and said, work your magic.
Work my magic. He has no bumpers and the thumbstick is missing. All right, I'll put it in there.
It's gross. Just give him the standard treatment.
The aimbot and the wire.
Yeah, do the standard treatment, and if you put TMRs in there too.
It'll probably like 2 hours. They did an update. I got it.
He said he wants to.
Xbox is about to shut down, and PlayStation players are actually not happy about it. Yeah, so it turns out Xbox really is shutting down, and one of the original members of Xbox confirmed it. If you don't know, Xbox's CEO, Phil Spencer, just officially retired, with rumors saying he was the master to an allergy.
Hey, I'm still on the couch.
Why do you guys think?
Let's just stay on the couch.
Where at?
I don't hit women.
Where at?
I don't hit women.
Oh, you don't hit women?
Yes, you can.
Baby, why are you... You're going to go to...
See?
Punched in my lip. Stumped the shit out of my...
I'm telling you right now, there is no woman on this earth that is worth going to jail for, man. No, not worth the violence, not worth the level of emotion you have to deal with. Walk away. That's my advice, man. The moment this kind of stuff happens, hey, I'm going to pray for you. I hope the best for you. I am not reacting. That's it. No reaction will always be the best reaction. Stop dealing with toxic women. Stop dealing with
If you know, I made a video about this, man. Hold up, this all we got left?
Wait, let me see. Damn, what a rest.
I don't even think this is enough to make it stress.
I'm a hit up for boy. I just sent him a text.
Let me know what he say.
He said he on the way.
He be taking forever. Did he give a ETA?
He said 20 minutes.
You know he full of shit.
He probably rolling up right now. He gon' forget.
We might as well just wait. We can go right to the stove.
Alright, by then he should be pulling up for show.
Have you heard back from him yet? It's been 40 minutes.
Nah, he ain't hit me back yet.
What's up, twin?
What's up, nigga?
Remember when you bought that PS4? Time to actually get your money's worth. Get the DB4 tool disc, just insert it, and you can access the entire PlayStation catalog for free. Plus, you can play any retro game from all consoles, and you can use cheats and mods in case you get bored. Remember when you bought that
Whoever saw me this, you going to jail. Like, oh, my mom, I'm not playing.
Right by the log.
Yeah.
Kidnapping children is not what great nations do.
Jim Carrey's been trying to tell us that there was something wrong in this country for a very long time, and everybody just wrote him off as being insane. And he made his first appearance in a long time at an award show last night, and now everybody thinks that this is not really Jim Carrey. Everybody seems to think that this is a clone or a different dude. But what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments.
Kidnapping children is not what great nations do.
Jim Carrey's been trying to tell us that there was something wrong in this country for a very long time.
Realistic sex again again?
question? Well, a woman is in custody. I know this is meant to be funny, but so many men experience this every single day. They don't feel like they can do anything that they enjoy or their hobbies. If he goes out with his friends too much, that...
GameStore US closed in 1999.
The black woman in America is the most disrespectful woman on the planet Earth. As unfortunate as that is, that's average.
Why do you want...
Omaha, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Brandon Lake, and I am going on tour. It's the King of Hearts.
So I just heard that Rockstar Games, instead of shutting down the GTA 5 servers, they're just turning respawning off. I don't know how true this is or not. Okay, it's just a rumor I heard. But if it is true, that is the most epic fucking thing any video...
If you just lit up, give me the more.
I've told my friend. For $20. What you have to do?
The buffalo.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I've told my... I wonder if we can go through the crane.
What? They started the trailer with a joke poking fun at pronouns. They had the clown from Terrifier giving out limbs to children, to which one young child was holding testicles. They turned Cindy's character into that Karen-like Republican. Listen, when Scary Movie 6 was originally announced, I was immediately excited. But I was also cautiously optimistic knowing the landscape we live in today. Like, I kept asking myself, are they truly going to go there? Because this is truly a franchise that has never cared about offending anyone, with jokes as wild as this one.
How close were you to the victim?
Real close. Until the roofies wore off. Then she woke up talking about pressing charges, so I just pulled my tongue out of her ass and left. Hell, they had a character that they called Gay Ray, which I'm happy to see he's back for Scary Movie 6, by the way, where you had moments like this.
Hey, yo, dog. Does this shirt make me look gay? Nah, man. What about now? Nah. Cool? Yeah.
Hell, you even had moments like this one from Scary Movie 4, which is ingrained in my fucking head.
Hello? Hello? Hibachi Benihana Teriyaki.
Yeah, fuck that. Fuck, dude.
What?
Yeah, you certainly fucking been paying attention. I mean, you son of a bitch. Oh.
I'll need to deal with that alarm later. This'll come in very useful.
Na los, wo bist du? Zeig dich!
Can't stay here. They'll find me.
Did.
Nazis have raised the alarm. If I plant explosives on the radar's pillars, I should be able to bring it down. Maybe I can find trenches should keep me out of sight, get me closer to the radar. Close quarters, though. Better stay alert. Trench networks connected to the radar control bunker. That's one way in.
Didn't know it took that one.
Okay, time to go. Can't find anything else.
Damn, man.
Can't stay here. They'll find me. plant explosives on the radar's pillars, I should be able to bring it down. Maybe I can find some in the German bank.
You know, I can pick up the fucking heavy gun. What the fuck? Yeah, dude.
They'll find me if I stay here.
Dude, this game fucking sucks. There's the last one.
I better move.
Fuck you. Get stabbed.
I've grabbed all I can. If I plant explosives on the radar's pillars, I should be able to bring it down. Maybe I can find some in the Germans' ammo crates.
Moment mal.
I'm not that long of it.